Now, we can also use our TI-83 or our TI-84 to help us do hypothesis tests, okay? And it can do kind of either way. It will give you a p-value when you set this up, or it will also give you the test statistic that will come up. So I'm going to relook at number 6, which was the one about the vertical banded gastroplasty. And I'm going to show you how to put this in. Now, you still have to know whether it's a left-tailed, a right-tailed, or a two-tailed test. So for this particular one, they were talking about more than 58%. So that is going to be a right-tailed test. So what we're going to do this is we're going to hit the stat button, and then we're going to go over to tests. Now, what we're looking to get is this one prop Z test. On mine, it's at number 5. So I'm going to go in and hit one prop Z test, okay? Now, we are going to have to put in our P0, which is 0.58 for this one. And then you're going to put in the number of individuals that hit in each one. So you can kind of see where I've already put this in. So it said 59 of them had experience. So I got 59, and then 82 was in this. Now, I have the choice here of not equal to, less than, which would be a left-tailed test, and greater than, which will be a right-tailed test. So I have the right-tailed test selected. And then I'm going to come down here and press calculate. Now, when this comes up, the Z that you're seeing up here is your test statistic. So if you are going to do this with a critical value approach, that is then the test statistic that you would be putting in place after you'd already found your critical values. If you are finding a p-value, this will give you the p-value, which is that second one that says p. That is that 0.00523. It has several more decimals of accuracy. From when we did this with the chart, we got 0.0052. So it's right there with it. It does show us that p hat is 0.7195, which is the number that we had had. So we have this as an option. Now, if we take a look at, say, number 7, okay, which is the one about it being different. So I'm going to, again, go over here to tests. And I'm going to go down to that one prop Z test. It said that it was different than or differs from 73. So I'm going to put 0.73 on here. We had 44 companies out of 70. And this was a not equals to. Okay, so I'm going to select that is that not equals to. And I'm going to have it calculated. So our test statistic is negative 1.911. We had negative 1.91 when we did this, so we're right there at the same value. The p-value, now this p-value is the already combined. Now, when we did our combination, we got 0.0562. Notice this one is 0.0559. We are really close. It's probably not going to be enough to change our mind on what's going on with this. But again, because the calculator can do more places of accuracy on the decimaling, and we're limited to just 2 decimals of accuracy on our table if we're working with a table. So we've got 0.0059 if we're doing that p-value approach. So this is how you can use a TI-83 or a TI-84 calculator to help you do hypothesis testing on proportions.